So, Marita is here, Rosibel, perfect, and Fiona. Cool. So I'm very happy you joined me for a short 30 minutes yoga practice. It's actually a little preview of the class we're going to do on Wednesday evening and a little advanced Vinyasa Flow, but today we keep it quite simple. So make sure you have your mat. If you have a block, of course you can always use your block here. And then we start with a short meditation. Good, I will put this aside. Good. So just find your comfortable seat. Can be cross-legged on your heels. However, you can be as upright as possible, letting the hands rest on your knees or the thigh, circling shoulders up, all the way back and down, and letting them sink deep. And then just close your eyes whenever you're ready. Just taking this first moment of your practice to arrive, and to just sit still. Becoming aware of your body and becoming aware of your breath. Good. Feeling your legs and your sit bones grounded into the floor underneath you. And then also feeling the top of your head reaching upwards towards the ceiling. Shoulders soft, elbows soft, and both hands soft. And then we'll use another moment to set up the breath for the practice. So we start with 3 very relaxing breaths. We inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So taking a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Good. 2 more deep breath in. Full breath out. Good. Last one. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Good. And then from here, connecting to the natural rhythm of your breath. If comfortable, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Trying to bring the air all the way deep down into your belly. And then also exhaling deeply from your belly. Feeling your whole upper body rising when you breathe in. Feeling your base grounding whenever you breathe out. Just like this, taking a couple of deep breaths here, just in your own pace. Get a last full breath. Good, then connecting all 10 fingertips to the ground beside you. Opening the palms and then rising the arms up in a big circle. Reaching all the way up, lengthening even more. And then you exhale, drawing the hands down until they meet in front of your heart space. Anjali Mudra. Good, 1 more round. Fingertips touch the earth. Open the palms. Inhale to rise the arms up. Lengthen, reach. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. And just taking this moment to commit, to honor your body, to respect your limits, and to just use today's energy to practice. So this means if anything doesn't feel good or is too much, yogi's choice. You can always take your variation or also just take a little break in a child's pose and then come back in whenever you're ready. Good. With an inhale, rising the arms back up, lengthen. Exhale, right hand to the mat beside you, left arm reaches up and then over for a first gentle side stretch. Just to open a little bit through the left side of your body, keeping sit bones grounded, legs heavy. Good, making also sure that the neck is long and the extension of your spine, taking another deep breath in. And then exhale to soften a little bit. Good. On your inhale, both arms reach back up. Exhale over to the other side. Left hand sinks down to the earth. Right arm reaches. And then all the way over. Side stretch. Just noticing how your right side body feels here. If there's any tension, any stuck parts, just bringing a little bit of softness into these parts. We take another deep breath in to lengthen for this right side. And exhale to soften a little bit. With your inhale, coming back up, reaching high. Exhale, hands heart center. Good. And placing both hands in front of you, rolling over your knees onto all four, coming into a tabletop position. Finding your alignment here, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips for a couple of dynamic cat and cows. With your inhale, belly drops, chest reaches. On your exhale, cat position into a round spine. You can use your hands and knees to ground into the earth to lift your spine up. With an inhale from your tailbone, belly sinks, chest reaches forward, maybe even looking a little bit upwards. Exhale to round, cat position. Good, we go one more time. Inhale to lengthen into a cow, maybe reaching the heart even further forward. Exhale to round, maybe even deeper, creating space between the vertebrae. Good, with your next inhale, coming back to center, neutral spine, and just a little bit hugging navel in and up. Tucking the toes, and then we lift the knees just a couple of centimeters away from the floor. Feeling your shoulders activating, maybe your core activating, keeping the neck nice and long. Jaw relaxed, holding here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking another breath in. And exhale to slowly lower back down. Good. Keeping hips leveled above the knees, walking the arms forward, arms straight, and letting your heart melt. You can either place the forehead on the floor or lowering deeper down chin and chest. We take 3 deep breaths here. Just feeling maybe the opening for your shoulders, the upper part of your spine, the chest. And holding for another full breath to soften. Then on an inhale, lifting your heart a little bit up, then reaching forward, belly comes to the mat, releasing the toes. Top of your feet push into the mat so that the kneecaps lift away from the floor, forearms connect to the earth. Taking a breath in to reach the heart forward, Sphinx pose. Exhale to hold here. Another deep breath in. Full breath out. Good. On your inhale, just lifting the elbows 1 centimeter away from the floor. So actually the elbows don't touch the floor anymore. Reaching the heart maybe a little bit further forward. You can find this action by pulling the hands back towards you, holding for a last breath. Good. And then on your exhale, slowly letting the elbows come down, chest come down, hands beside the ribs. Big circle with your shoulders, then hugging elbows in. Inhale into a first cobra. Exhale to lower back down. Get activating all the muscles on your back. Inhale to lift up, cobra, reaching heart forward. Exhale to lower down. Good, last one. Inhale, gentle cobra. Exhale over the knees, tucking the toes, rising the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Just taking your moment here to find your down dog. Maybe paddle the feet, bending the knees, shifting hips a little bit left and right. Maybe finding some movements through the neck. Stay for around 5 deep breaths to find your personal down dog. Just adding any movements you feel like here. And we have the last 2 breaths before we go for some spinal rolls. Good, and with your inhale, rising heels high, rolling forward, high plank. You want to keep a very round spine, hugging navel back towards your spine. Then bending the knees on your inhale, hips lift back and up, downward facing dog. But holding here, with your next inhale, rising forward into a high plank. Exhale to gently push back and up, downward facing dog. Good, we add 2 more here. Inhale, round spine into a plank. Exhale with a long spine back into a downward facing dog. Last one, inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, inhale, high plank. On your exhale, holding high plank here. Taking another breath in to lift up out of your shoulders. Holding on your exhale. With your inhale, right leg up. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale to lower the right leg back down. Inhale, right arm reaches forward. Exhale, right arm back to the mat. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale to lower. Taking another breath in to lift up. Exhale, slowly lowering down, elbows hugging. With an inhale, cobra. Exhale, over the knees or directly coming back, down dog. Taking 2 full breaths here. Good, and with your next inhale, heels high, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale to step, jump or float, top of your mat. Inhale, a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. One more round, inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. With your next inhale, coming all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana, maybe adding a slight back bend. Exhale, hands heart center. We go for 1 series of sun salutations B. With an inhale, sitting back, arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale to fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, hands to the mat, step, jump or float back, plank, to low plank, cobra or up dog with a breath in. Exhale to come back, down dog. Rising the right leg up on a breath in. Exhale, big step in between the hands. Back heel to the mat, rising up, arms up, warrior 1. And on an exhale, we just hold warrior. We take another deep breath in to lengthen, to reach the heart up. Exhale, hands around the front foot, stepping back, plank, into low plank, cobra or up dog on a breath in. Exhale to come back, down dog. With an inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, big step in between the hands. Back heel to the mat, rising the arms up to a warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale to melt into the hips. Taking another deep breath in. Exhale, hands around the front foot, stepping back, plank, into low plank, cobra or up dog on a breath in. Exhale to come back, downward facing dog. Holding for 3 deep breaths here. Another 2 breaths. And then the last one. On an inhale, heels high, bend the knees, gaze forward. Step, jump or float, top of your mat. Inhale, the halfway lift. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to sit back, arms up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale to sit a little bit deeper, weight into the heels. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, hands heart center. Good, and just until down dog with an inhale. Sitting back, arms up, chair pose. Exhale to fold. Inhale, the halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step, jump or float back, plank to low plank, cobra or up dog. Exhale to come back, down dog. I'm just taking 2 deep breaths here. 1 breath. Good, and on your inhale, heels high, bend the knees, gaze forward. Malasana squat on your exhale, so feet come to the outside of your hands. You sink the hips down, elbows on the inside of the knees. We'll turn around so you can see a little better. Elbows push into the inside. At the same time, knees push towards the elbows. Creating a nice long spine here, long neck. Palms in front of your heart space. Just taking 2 breaths here. Moving a little bit into the hips. Maybe you can even move a little bit side to side. Good. 1 more breath. Good. And taking another breath in to lengthen. The exhale, right hand to the floor. Left arm reaches up. Holding here for 1 full breath, opening the chest. And then an exhale, hands back. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, left hand to the floor, right arm reaches up. Taking another inhale here to open for the heart space on this side. Exhale, hands heart center. Good. Last breath in to lengthen. On an exhale, just sinking back on your sit bones, legs up in front, Navasana boat pose. You can either shortly hold your legs to draw the spine long. If it's too much, you can always support yourself with the fingertips on the floor, or maybe you can even reach the arms forward. Holding here, or dynamic movements with me. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, arms twist over to the right side. Inhale, both arms back up. Exhale, twist to the left. Both sides, 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, right side. Inhale up. Exhale, the left side. Good. Inhale, back up, holding here, or option, full Navasana, full boat for the last 6, 5, 4, 3, the last 2, 1. Very good. Feet to the mat, slowly lowering down on your back. Making sure feet are hip distance apart, and you can touch the heels with your fingers. Shoulders grounded, shoulder blades close together. Feet push with your next inhale, you lift the hips up. Shoulder bridge. Taking another inhale here. Exhale, maybe walking shoulders even closer together underneath you. If it's available, you can interlace the fingers behind and straighten through the arms. Long neck, finding a deep breath here. We hold for 3 full breaths. Maybe you can, with every exhale, ground the feet deeper into the earth to lift the heart a little higher. Last one. Good, on your next inhale, you lift the heels, tippy toes. Exhale, release the hands, and very slowly, lowering back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Upper spine, mid-spine, lower back, tailbone, and then the heels. Taking a full breath here for your spine to readjust into this new space. Good. Before you rise the legs up towards the ceiling, hands beside the knees. On an inhale, coming back up, Navasana boat pose. Holding here. And then from here we go back like we came into Malasana, Yogic squat, feet to the outside, reaching forward to lift you up. Taking a deep inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, straighten through the legs and turn the toes inwards. Folding forward, like a little bit of wider Uttanasana. 1 full breath here. Good, and bringing hands into the hips, micro bend in your knees to rise up with a very long spine. Arms reach. Exhale, hands heart center. Good. Heel toeing the feet in, so they're close together. We have 1 last little flow before we go into the cool down. So same weight on both feet. On your inhale, arms rise. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Now on your exhale, right leg reaches back into the space behind you, like a supported warrior 3. Taking a deep breath in here to lengthen. Exhale, right foot to the mat. Right knee to the mat, rising the arms up, low lunge, Anjali Mudra. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands around the front foot and slowly straighten through both legs, just as far as you can. Without forcing, Just folding over the left leg, holding for one full breath. Good. Then on an inhale, halfway lift, looking forward. Exhale to bend the front knee. Taking another inhale to reach the heart further forward. The exhale to release the arms. Arms reach back on the long side of your body. With your next breath in, coming up, high lunge. Exhale to hold high lunge. Another deep breath in. Exhale, hands around the front foot, stepping back, plank, or option for a three-legged plank, lowering down, cobra or up dog with a breath in. Exhale to come back, down dog. One breath here. On your inhale, heels high, bend the knees, gaze forward. Step, jump, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, the halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, reaching high. Exhaling, hands heart center. Good, you go for the same thing on the left side. With your inhale, arms rise. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, left leg reaches into that space behind you. Taking a breath in to lengthen for your whole body. The exhale to place the left foot on the mat, left knee on the mat, and then the arms rise under Navasana. Deep inhale here. Exhale, hands around the front foot, straighten through both legs. Also here, just as far as you can. Always keeping a micro bend in the front knee. Holding for another full breath. Good. On an inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale to bend the front knee. Another inhale to reach the heart forward. Exhale to release the arms. They reach back on the long side of your body. With your next breath in, strong legs to rise up, high lunge. Exhale to hold your high lunge. Taking another deep inhale here. Exhale, hands to the mat. Stepping back, plank or three-legged plank as an option. Exhale to lower. Cobra or up dog with a breath in. Exhale to come back, down dog. 2 full breaths here. The last deep breath. Then on your inhale, the right leg rises. We go for pigeon pose. So with your exhale, right knee towards the right wrist. Shin down, and then lowering down, back leg straight. Taking a deep breath in to lengthen. The exhale to fold forward. You can use a block here if you have one for support to bring it underneath the right side of your hip. If you know the position, you can go without it. Just finding your sleeping pigeon pose here. We stay for 3 full breaths. Just noticing where you can feel the sensation. And try to breathe into this place. We have the last breath. Good, and placing hands back underneath the shoulders, tucking the back toes, lifting yourself up, stepping back, downward facing dog. With an inhale, left leg rises. Pigeon pose on the other side. Left knee towards the left wrist. Shin down, back leg straight behind you. Taking an inhale to lengthen. The exhale to fold. Good. And then also here, if it's too intense in the hip, using a block or a pillow, whatever you have, to place it under the left side of your hip. And then just folding and softening as far as you can to take 3 deep breaths here. Good, we are ready with the last breath. Good, from here, placing both hands back onto the mat. Sitting over to the left side and bring the right leg forward. We have both legs in front of you. Flexing the feet so you can pull The toes a little bit back, and then pushing back forward through the ball of your feet. Rising the arms up. Exhale to fall forward, Paschimottanasana. Just falling as far as you can without rounding into the spine. We hold for another 3 breaths here, seated forward fold. And we have the last full breath here. Maybe you can soften a little bit more into this shape for the last breath. Good, and then coming back up. Using your core to slowly lower yourself down onto your back. And when you landed on your back, you can hug the knees into the chest. Wrapping the arms around, finding some movements left to right or back and forth, small circles, whatever helps you to relax in your lower back. And to also massage a little bit all the muscles around your spine, which we actually strengthened and stretched here through the flow. Good. Letting the left leg come to the floor straight. Right arm over to the right side, and then the right knee goes to the left. And it's a spine or lying twist. We'll also hold for 3 or 4 breaths here. Just without pulling or pushing, just using gravity to sink into this shape, to actually sink into your own body. Good. With your next breath in, slowly coming back to center, changing the leg, so right leg to the floor, left knee comes towards the chest, left arm opens to the side, and then the left knee goes over to the right into your spine or lying twist. So here just finding the shape where you can relax, and then adding your breath to help and support your body. And softening for the last full breath. With your next breath in, coming back to center, hugging both knees into the chest to neutralize. And then from here, finding your comfortable position for Shavasana. So legs straight to the floor, placing the feet so that the hips can relax, arms wherever the shoulders can relax and soften. And then closing your eyes whenever you're ready. Just taking a moment to feel into the body, a moment to notice your breath. And also to notice if there's any special feeling or any emotion present. And whatever you find in your body, just without judging anything. Just observing kind of from a neutral point of view. And then as your whole body softens here, kind of melts into this earth underneath you. Just bringing your awareness into your heart space, into the chest. Noticing any sensations there, any feelings. Taking a last full breath deep into the heart space. And then open mouth exhale to relax. And then with that, gently coming back into some movements. Wiggling fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Maybe finding a short stretch, like you would wake up in the morning. Before you hug the knees into the chest and letting yourself fall onto one side of your body. And as you're lying on your side, noticing any sensations. And then keeping your eyes closed and the focus inwards when you slowly bring yourself back up into a comfortable, seated and upright position. And just the same way we started the class, we also end with a short seated meditation. Shoulders soft, elbows and hands soft. And then also relaxing all the muscles of your face, the jaw, the tongue, cheeks, eyes, and the forehead. And just taking a moment to observe your breath without changing anything. Noticing the air that enters when you breathe in, the air that leaves when you breathe out. Maybe you can even feel the energy behind. Like prana, an uprising energy when you breathe in that lifts you up. Apana, the downward flowing energy with your exhale, kind of grounds you into the earth. And as you sit here in silence, observing the breath, also just finding a moment of gratitude. Maybe gratitude for your commitment to come onto your mat over and over again. Gratitude for the practice of yoga, for all the teachers we have in our lives. And then ending with a last conscious breath. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Bringing the hands together in front of your heart space. Bowing the head down in front of your heart. And thanking yourself for practicing. And then bowing all the way down. Namaste. Good, so thank you very much for joining me in this short 30-minute class, which, like I said at the beginning, is a little preview to what we're going to do on Wednesday. Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. I have an advanced Vinyasa class where we will up level a little bit through the Vinyasa flows and then add some fun arm balances. So it would be nice if you join me there. You can sign up for this class on my website. It's flowmeyoga.com. And then just click on sign up. And then I have you on the list, and I will send you the link to attend the class like 30 minutes before we start. And then if you'd like to join me tomorrow at 11 in the morning, it's through Balboa. So you can go to the website of Balboa or the YouTube channel of Balboa. It's for free. You can join me there, or then the regular Friday evening class. So it would be nice to see you there. I will check if you have some questions or feedbacks.